Hello, my dear student. How are you all? I hope everyone is absolutely fine. I am also doing great. In this particular video, we'll discuss the examination strategy for paper number 6, that is Integrated Business Solution. We all know that IBS is actually a combination of all the 5 subjects including law and costing. Normally, a student will not take any coaching class for IBS paper, and therefore there are many doubts for the examination preparation for this particular paper. In this video, we'll discuss all that important questions which are coming in the mind of student for this particular paper, such as how to prepare IBS from examination point of view. Second, which study material need to be taken into consideration as it is an open book examination. Third, whether the case study given by ICI is important from examination perspective, whether it need to be done, whether same case study can be asked in exam or not. All these important questions need to be discussed. Let us start a discussion, but before we start a discussion, don't forget to subscribe this channel if you are new to this channel. And if you think that this video is important for you, don't forget to like this video and share this video with all your friends. Can we start a discussion? Now, how to prepare IBS paper? It actually depends upon whether student is writing both group or single group. Now, in that also there are 3 category of student. One, the student who is writing both group in the upcoming exam. Second, who has already written group 1 examination previous attempt and passed the examination and now writing group 2 in the November 2024 exam. Third, who have not prepared for group 1 but writing group 2 in the upcoming exam. So there are 3 category of students. From my point of view, any student of first category and second category, it is very easy to prepare IBS paper. I don't want to say that any student who belong to third category, they cannot score high marks in IBS paper. They can also score high marks in IBS paper if they plan this paper properly. For that, you need to understand how to prepare actually IBS paper. Correct? Now let us start a discussion about each category of student. First, any student who is writing both group in the upcoming exam, can I say they have already done preparation of FR, AFM, audit, DT and IDT? They have already done the preparation. Now the revision is going on. So for IBS paper, they are not supposed to do any extra preparation for this particular paper. Got this point? And what is my suggestion, that whatever study material you are following for this particular 5 subject, that same study material you follow for IBS paper. Don't change the book. Don't change the book. Means if some faculty is providing their book for IBS, that is totally worthless, because you don't know where the in that faculty book which content is given, which page number. But because, can I say, if you have, suppose you have done FR from me, so you know about my Ind AS Saaransh book, you know about my question bank. Got this point? At that point of time, if you are changing the book for IBS paper, that is not at all advisable. Got this point? Now coming to law and costing. Now law and costing is also very important, because as I have done the analysis, normally from this particular 2 subject, law and costing, 15 to 25 marks question can be asked in your exam in IBS paper. Now it is an important area, because if I will say 15 to 25 marks, or I have written 20 to 25 marks, it is an important marks. You can't ignore these 2 subjects from IBS paper point of view. Now the question is that how to prepare these 2 particular subjects from IBS paper point of view. I will say don't do any research right now for law and costing. I know that there are many faculty who actually used to teach law and costing in the old scheme of syllabus. They have came with the guidance for the IBS paper in the YouTube channel. You can refer that faculty videos for IBS paper. Take the tips. You can also use the study material provided by them. I know that they have provided a PDF for the IBS paper. You can use that particular PDF. So don't make any research right now. You need to only concentrate on that 15, 20, 25 marks from IBS paper point of view. So right now don't do any research by your own. Got this point? So for law and costing, take the help from any faculty who have provided any tips about the IBS paper for these 2 particular subjects. Got this point? So any student who is writing both group, I think you have understood. Coming to second category of students who have already passed group 1, now writing group 2 in the upcoming exam, for them also it is very easy for the IBS paper preparation. First DT and IDT, already you have done the revision. Don't change the book for DT and IDT. Got this point? Correct. Preparation has been done. No extra preparation required for IBS paper for these two particular subjects. Now coming to FR AFM audit, you have already prepared, you have already passed the examination. So because you have already prepared last time, some revision may be required. I'm not saying that because you have already passed the examination, you will retain all the points of this FR AFM and audit in this coming attempt. So some revision is required. So for FR, of course, you can use my guidance. The guidance will be given at the end of the means after this point. Got this point? So how to prepare FR? Don't worry, I am there to help you. How to prepare FR, because already you might have forget the content. Some revision required. So which chapters are important, which chapters are not important, that guidance required. Correct. About a case study, I will also suggest how to handle the case study for FR paper. So of course that guidance I will give, don't worry. About AFM audit, how to prepare, I will say, because you have taken the classes from some faculty, use the suggestion given by that faculty only. If suppose they have not provided any suggestion for IBS paper, then you can follow the guidance given by any other faculty for IBS paper. But from books point of view, from a study material point of view, I will say don't change the book, because you have referred some study material in the last examination. By using that study material, you pass the examination, you have confidence, you have faith on that particular study material. At this point of time, don't change the study material, because can you see, you know each content, you know each page number of that particular study material. Got this point? Suppose you have used my Ind AS Saaransh book, so you know the content, you know which content is given which page number. Got this point? At this point of time, I will say don't change the study matter, use the same study material whatever you have used in the previous attempt for these three paper. Got this point? Revision tips, suggestion, you can of course refer any other faculty if the faculty from where you have taken the classes has not provided any suggestion. Got this point? Law and costing, same thing, whatever I have suggested for both groups, same thing, same point will be applicable for you all also. Got this point? Now any student who is writing only group 2 without preparation of group 1, this is the main area. So there are many students who may be of this particular category. Correct? If you are of this category, please inform me in the comment box. Yes sir, we are of this category. Correct? So I will be able to understand how many of you are writing only group 2. So DT no discuss required. You are preparing, you have already prepared. Use the same study material for IBS paper. Yes sir. FR AFM audit, this is a question mark. Can I say for law and costing everyone is same? For law and costing, already have said for both group and previous category, whatever I have said for previous two categories, same thing will be applicable for law and costing. Now FR AFM audit, it is a big question mark, because you have not taken coaching class for these three subjects. You have not started any preparation for FR AFM audit. For law and costing, so of course you might have given SOPM exam, you have some idea, but for FR AFM audit, no idea. Now you need to be very much smart to handle these three paper in IBS paper. If you can handle it properly, believe me, it is easy to score. Correct? Now FR, I will give the guidance, don't worry. Separately, I'll give the guidance for FR, how to handle FR paper. Now AFM audit, from my point of view, whatever I have understood from the case study, out of this FR AFM audit, FR audit is more important than AFM. Whatever I have understood that AFM, they are asking question, but the weightage is not so much high. Correct? So if you want to give preference, give more preference to FR and audit as compared to AFM. Now, I'm not saying leave AFM, but AFM is a very technical subject. Without coaching class, you will not be able to understand that paper. You have some idea from CA Ind AFM that you can use in this IBS paper. Got this point? But FR audit, you can understand, because AS, if you know Ind AS, you can handle to some extent, and audit, of course, you can handle. So I will say audit, take the suggestion of any faculty which you can find in YouTube video, use the guidance, whatever you can do, that much you give. Correct? I will not say that do the entire subject, but can I say, if you can use the guidance given by any audit faculty about the IBS paper, use that particular guidance smartly, because it is an open book examination. If you can understand which content is given where and what type of question they are asking in case study, if you can relate that, you can handle the paper. FR, of course, I'll give the idea, don't worry. So I will say group 2, FR, I will help you. But FR AFM audit, if you can handle this properly, you can easily score good marks. And the last item, it has been seen that any student who have writing both group, sorry, any student who have written only group 2, they have also scored good marks in this particular IBS paper. Got this point? Yes, sir. Now coming to financial reporting. Financial reporting. So in financial reporting discussing, there are three important questions. If you want to revise FR, means the category 2 student and category 3 student. Category 1, because already you are revising FR, revision videos are not required separately for IBS paper. Of course, you have already done revision, correct? So if you have already written group 1, or you have not prepared group 1, from where you can revise the FR paper. So of course, can I say, in my YouTube channel you will find a revision video both in Hindi language and English language. I will give the playlist of that revision videos in the description of this video. Got this point? But one point, there is no need to revise the entire revision video. There are some important chapter from examination point of view, from IBS paper point of view, that need to be given more importance. So I'll just inform you which chapters are more important from IBS paper point of view, that you give more concentration. Of course, you have limited time. You can't revise entire FR for IBS paper, correct? So you need to be very much smart to understand which particular Ind AS need to be revised for this particular Ind AS, for this particular IBS paper. Got this point? So revision video, of course, you will find in my YouTube channel. Now about Ind AS Saaransh book, I will give you the index of my Ind AS Saaransh book. Index of my Ind AS Saaransh book. So if you are using my Ind AS Saaransh book, so of course you will carry that Ind AS Saaransh book, and of course carry the question bank given by me. Question bank also you carry. Question bank, 4 question bank and the 2 Ind AS Saaransh book. So if you are carrying, if you are taking Ind AS Saaransh book, the index of Ind AS Saaransh book will be provided. I'll just show you what type of index. This is the index which I have already prepared. 1 minute. This is the index. You can see index Ind AS Saaransh book, detailed index of Ind AS Saaransh book, applicable for November 2024 exam. So I have given index for 2 edition, 4th edition and 5th edition. Now just try to understand, suppose if you are going through any case study, in case study the question was related to Ind AS 16. Ind AS 16 they have asked one question about PP acquired in exchange of asset. So you need to go to Ind AS 16 PP acquired in exchange of other asset. You can see page number 94, 96. Go to that page number, you can understand from that particular content what should be written in exam, correct? Yes sir. Got this point? Yes sir. So Ind AS 16, you have understood. Ind AS Saaransh book, the index I will provide. Once again, this index will be provided in the Telegram channel. The link of the Telegram channel will be given in the description of this video, correct? You need to carry, so what 2 study matter you need to carry? One is 2 volume of Ind AS Saaransh book and 4 volume of question bank. Why I am saying carry 4 volumes question bank? Because what I have seen in the case study given by ICI study, ICI, that most of the questions are similar whatever they have given in FR. Means they are not creating new question. Either they are giving the same to same question or similar question. There are very few questions which are totally new. Totally new question also I will indicate these are the questions which are totally new. Got this point? So I have done all the research from case study point of view related to IBS paper which are for financial reporting subject. Got this point? Yes sir. Now third, I will also give you the PDF of entire case study for IBS paper related to FR. You can see I have already prepared the case study. You can see the case study has been prepared. So this is the PDF, all FR question in case study covering RTP, MTP and exam for November 2024 exam related to CA final paper number 6 integrated business solution. In this I have also provided the index. If you come to this, index has been also provided ki which case study contain question from which Ind AS. You can see case study, case study 1 there is no question. So ICI has given 50 case study. So all case study I have incorporated. Also the case study of RTP, MTP and past examination is past attempt question also have been incorporated. So if you go to case study 1, page number 1 it is given in this PDF, page number 1. Ind AS 19 MCQ question, Ind AS 102 MCQ question, Ind AS 19 question number 29 from my question bank, means it is a repeated question. So question 29 question bank, my question bank, if you are referring my question bank, Ind AS 16 question number 10. If you come to case study number 3, so it is in page number 5. Only one question have been asked that is related to Ind AS 41, and that is totally new question. So this question is important. You can refer this question for FR subject. To new question, you can see new question, then in this similar question, then it is once again new question, new question, new question, new question. All I have indicated. Repeated question, question 28 of Ind AS 16, question 13 of Ind AS 8. These are repeated question. MCQs, of course, MCQs you need to read. So already I have given key in case study number 2. There are 2 MCQs. So you can just, I will say, just refer these MCQs, because MCQs same to same can be asked. Same to same case study may be asked, and if you are adding both group, these MCQs may be also important for FR examination. Got this point? So detailed, I will say detailed index has been given, which will help you for IBS paper. After that, you can see case study number 2, that question number 1 MCQ, question number 2 MCQs, then question number 3 has been given, means all the questions which are related to FR has been incorporated in this PDF. So for FR, you are not supposed to do once again all the case. Now, one more important question regarding the case study, whether we should read all the case study given by ICF for IBS paper, including RTP, MTP and previous attempt case study. Correct. Because if you read and go through all the detailed case study, it will take a lot of time. From my point of view, in your exam, always a new case study will be asked. But of course, in second scenario, we think that same case study may be repeated. Correct. So what is my suggestion, that whatever I have provided for FR, if you have, means whatever case study PDF I have provided for FR, so can you say while FR preparation you have gone through that particular PDF, correct? Similar PDF if you have for all the subject, then can you say you have already done the case study preparation. Now from IBS paper point of view, what I will suggest, that only select 10 to 15 case study and go through in a detailed way, because can you say you should also experience how to handle big case study in exam in the given exam hour. Can you say, because if you have the case study, you need to first analyze what type of question they have asked, which question related to which subject, which how to open the study matter and find out the particular content. That much experience you should have before examination also. So from my point of view, you should do at least 10 to 15 case study before examination. Got this point? For experiencing how to actually understand case study from open book examination point of view. Got this point? Now coming to the last important question about FR, which is the important chapter from FR point of view. What are the important chapter from FR point of view? Whatever I have understood, how the case study, whatever I have given, I have done detailed analysis. So there are few chapters from which normally ICA is asking question IBS paper. What are the important chapter? First important chapter means if you are of category 2 student and category 3 student, of course you don't have time to read entire chapters of FR. So I will say concentrate in this particular Ind AS. So first is Ind AS 115, then Ind AS 116, Ind AS 103, Ind AS 16, Ind AS 38, Ind AS 36, Ind AS 19, Ind AS 20, Ind AS 21. These are the chapters from which frequently they are asking question in the case study. Correct? You can see most of the question have been asked from this particular Ind AS. Balance, I will say it is not so much important. Normally they are asking 1 or 2 questions from the balance particular Ind AS. Correct? Got this point? So from the balance Ind AS point of view, if you have the book, can I say, and if you are smart enough to understand how to find out that particular question or content, can I say you can handle in exam. So if you don't have time, I will say concentrate in this most important chapter. Already I have informed you what are the most important chapter. Correct? Mostly Ind AS 115, Ind AS 116, Ind AS 103, they are asking on a regular basis. These 3 chapters do on that basis, that any question they ask, you'll be able to understand from which particular content they have asked the question. Got this point? This much from my side for IBS paper. I hope you have understood all the point, and this will definitely help you. All the best for your preparation. Love you all. Bye bye. All the best.